Kemayo and
APEX1RADIO.
Grass Breakers brought the time to 8 minutes to 11 here in the studio of APEX1 Radio. It's exactly 8 minutes to 4 in Bamenda, Cameroon, from where our next guest now joins us. His name is Akuro Titus, and like I said, he's representing Deep Far Theatre Troupe, which emerged winners at the Northwest National Festival of Arts and Culture, and will be representing that region in Yaoundé come November. Titus Akuro, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be on the show. Thanks.
So how is Bamenda today?
No, Bamenda is very well. As we speak, we are having some showers of blessing. The rain is pouring.
Right, there's showers of blessing. Indeed. So it's not all the time that we have people come on APEX1 Radio and talk about theater, which is one form of art which I find really, really interesting. And so you are representing Deep Far Theatre Troupe, am I right?
Yeah, Deep Far Theatre Troupe.
Deep Far. Okay, and is that an acronym?
Yeah, it's an acronym of the full name meaning Divine Progress Film Academy, known as Deep Far Entertainment.
Okay, that's beautiful. And so, Deep Far Theatre Troupe just emerged winners at the Northwest National Festival of Art and Culture, FENAC. What was your immediate reaction and those of the other actors when this was announced?
Yeah, can I get that again?
How did you react, and what was the reaction of the other members of the troupe when it was announced that you had emerged winners of the Northwest competition?
No, it was, the reaction was just so wonderful. In fact, I was so overwhelmed with joy, and so was the same situation with the other members of the troupe.
Right. And tell us about the performance that fetched you this prize. I would like to get that again. You want to know the substance that we really did to have what was the
prize
play
that we emerged at?
What was the play that fetched you this prize? Tell us about that play which you performed and was able to emerge champion.
Yes, you see, the play that we presented is titled The County, and by that play, it is an original play which we of this team wrote it. We didn't go to dramatize somebody's book. We actually wrote the play, so it is original to us. And so I think just being original, that alone gave us more zeal to be able to present it with all confidence, because we are the creator of the particular story that we were interpreting through theater.
Right. And could you just throw more light on the story in that play?
Yeah, the story, The County, is a story that we think globally about the happenings of the world, like with reference to climate change, with reference to political crisis here and there, with reference to joblessness. We think globally in areas like that, and then we acted, locally with, in the shield of our local reality. When I mean local reality, I'm talking about our local reality here in Cameroon, here in the Northwest region. We presented everything as we tried to do it in our own small corner of the way, in a way that anybody around us could be able to understand the message that we are passing, which is what is affecting the world and also affecting us here in Bamenda, Northwest region of Cameroon.
Right. Now, how long did you rehearse this play, and were you confident prior to taking part in the competition that it was going to be a victory one?
Oh, yeah. Being confident, yes. I would say yes, because everyone who goes into a competition goes in with that belief to win. And so we had that zeal to go in and win. And so our rehearsals, we took 1 week and some days, because we had to write the play after we got the theme of the FENAC for 2016. So when we got the theme, we had to write the play, and we saw that one of the credits was that they give more attention to original stories, not stories that are, imported to our culture also. So I think that alone gave us that confidence to be sure. So we're very much confident before going for the competition.
Right. And tell us about the performance itself. When your actors were on stage, did you have that zeal, that conviction that you were going to carry the day at the end of the day?
Yeah. That's a little tricky. Yeah, why on stage? Because our theater troupe presented second. There were many theater troupes there. Right. So our theater troupe presented second on the line. And so we were very much confident why on stage, because we wanted to win, which is what we ended up being. We wanted to emerge as victors. So we gave all our best. We didn't give room for any fear, because we knew that on stage we were the teacher of whatever thing that we were teaching the public. And so we were equally the creators of the story. So we never had any reason to be panicked. So our presentation, I would say it was quite good, even with reference to other theater troupes that also did presentations that day.
Right. So what do you think would have attracted the jury to this play?
I think what actually attracted the jury to us that we finally won, I think I'll begin by looking at the costume that we wore. Our costume was quite unique and original to us, and with some uniqueness of in fact, when I say unique, it was really unique to the story we were presenting. It was unique to our Northwest, originality. And not only Northwest originality, it tried to go as far back in history, trying to show how our forefathers used to dress. And so we tried to take the mindset of the people back to history, and then we try to address issues that are affecting us at the present. So I think that alone gave us an edge over all the other theater troupes, because no other theater troupe had a costume that was that appealing and attractive like us. And secondly, we didn't go there to interpret some other person's story. We wrote the play ourselves. We are the authors of the story. And so we wrote the story, and we did our rehearsals, and we presented it well. And so I think that alone gave us every reason, to be the winner, just like the juries, they actually bequeathed the winner's cap on us.
His name is Akuro Titus. He's representing Deep Far Theatre Troupe that emerged champions at the Northwest Regional Competition of the National Arts and Culture Festival, call it FENAC. And Deep Far will be representing that region this year at the National Festival of Arts and Culture, built for Yaoundé. That will be in November. Akuro is speaking live on APEX1 Radio, and you're listening to Fiesta number 60 with Ernest Kanjo as host, and Maxel Adjik producing this show from our control room in Varsovie, Switzerland. Now, tell me, Akuro, when was this theater troupe created, and by who?
Yeah, the Diffa Theater Troupe was created in 2007. And it was created by Akuro Raphael Teke and myself, Akuro Titus Akuro. We started Diffa Entertainment, and Diffa Theater is an organ of Diffa Entertainment. Right. So when we started this entertainment group, our focus was to be able to, promote culture through films, promote culture through theater, promote culture through poetry and music.
Right.
And so when we started off the journey from 2007, we've been going on well. We have not paid, from the beginning, we have not paid much attention to theater because we wanted to be sure with what we were doing with film. So it was until fairly last year that we started now paying attention to theater.
That's interesting. And so how many actors do you have so far, and which are some of the major performances you've had?
Yeah, we have 20 permanent members of Diffa Entertainment, And I think DIFA Entertainment has made quite a lot of achievements. I'll begin with DIFA Entertainment in 2012 produced a film that was nominated Best Film from the Northwest Region and represented the Northwest Region at the Cannes Noir in 2011, and it did so in 2012 and 2014. Again, we did a film in 2012 titled The Checkbooklet. It represented Cameroon in the UK for ZAFA Award. And so we have other things that we have done that have won awards here and there in Nigeria, here in Cameroon. So I think we have quite a lot of achievements to write home from when we started up the journey in 2007.
Right. So have you had any international solicitations yet?
Yes. It's not really that much to that point, but then I would say with our work having recognitions, not only in Cameroon, but beyond Cameroon, I was basing my concern at that particular level for international solicitation. Therefore, we have had our work, projected on international TV stations that are not based in Cameroon, like we have African Magic channels and several different TV channels. So I think those are the areas, and with some of our work, representing Cameroon in different countries, some of our members of the DIFA theater troops, going to countries like to Central Africa, Ethiopia, Uganda, presenting theater there. I think those are some of the points that I can be able to enumerate that we have been, recognized internationally at that level.
Right. Now, quickly tell us, what are the challenges you face and how do you manage these problems?
Managing a group like that, there must be challenges. Having a group like, you're dealing with people who offer entertainment. Sometimes they are people of versatile skill. And so they get to some point that you must have to, employ a particular tactic to be able to contain them, to give you what you have, particularly when you have a focus like FENAC that we are into now. So challenges like, keeping the characters to be able to give you what you want. Challenges like finances to be able to take things. Some of them could be as far as maybe living in Bafut, in Batbo, in Bambili. And so our rehearsal center and our training center is in the main town of the Northwest region, that is Bamenda.
Right.
And so those are the financial challenges is really on top of our agenda. But I think that we are doing our best to be able to handle it. That is why we are where we are now today. And basically, those are some of the things. And initially, our government was not really paying attention to it, but we just hope that with FENAC coming up this time around and we being there, we're just being positive, that something good might start coming from this particular area.
Akuro Titus there speaking about DIFA, the very productive theatre troupe in the Northwest region that will be representing that region at this year's FENAC come November. So have you started preparing for the great event in Yaoundé?
Yes. We have started preparing seriously. We are really preparing. Where we are going to Yaoundé, we are going to meet the winners of other regions. And so we actually know that it's going to be tougher than we had it here in the Northwest region. So we are really preparing. Even yesterday we had our first rehearsals after the victory. And so we are rehearsing and we are already conditioning the play and with our other sub-plays that are going to be as part of our troupe.
Right.
There in Yaoundé, we are already conditioning them to suit the theme of FENAC 2016. So we are already, in terms of preparation, we are really doing our best. I don't think we are leaving any stone unturned. And I'm very confident that we will keep on with this same spirit of good preparation right to the final day that we'll be presenting in Yaoundé.
Right. So is it too late to bring a new actor on board? If someone wants to join you, what can they do?
Yeah, it's not too late. It's not too late, and it's not too late because our aim of DIFA Entertainment is for training and promotion of talent.
Okay.
And so, therefore, if anyone wants to join us, it's very simple. They just need to get to us, get to us, maybe getting through our contacts, which is they get to us through our email contact, diffafilms@yahoo.com. They can get to us using Facebook contact. If they cannot get to us through our pages, they can get even personal to me. I'll be able to hook them to the group. They can get to me, Akuro Titus Akuro. That is my Facebook account name. They can be able to get to me and they get to know more even about our activities in this team. And so, basically, anyone can still join us, and even if the person does not make it up to FENAC, we have many other activities and many other things that we have to prepare for presentation.
Beautiful. So if you want to join that group, you simply have to contact Akuro Titus. Oh, you call 237-696-646049. That is 237-696-646049 or 237-677-439-412. 237-677-439-412. Akuro, thank you so much for accepting this radio talk, and wish you all the best.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. I'm honored to have been your guest on the program. Thank you so very much.
Have a nice day in Bamenda.
Thank you again for tuning in with Apex One Radio. Stay with us on www.apex1radio.com. Apex One Radio, your radio.